How's the bunzo? How's the bunzo? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Grand Rising, everyone. It's a little off center. I'm a little ODD like that, you know what I'm saying? It's alright, I'll make it work. Got this microphone balanced on this glass mason jar. So stable, right? But yeah, man. Grand Rising. Welcome back to another video, you know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday, WCW, Wildcard Wednesday. You know what time it is, man, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I guess I'll just kind of hold it. So yeah, welcome back. I'm gonna do another video. This one's gonna be about, damn, that kind of threw me off real quick. Today's video is gonna be how to deal with rejection if you still get rejected, you know what I'm saying? And mainly it's gonna be, for, the boys, you know what I'm saying? And, if you're a girl too, why not, even though girls don't really have game or, even think about approaching a dude, you know what I'm saying? This video is for those who struggle with rejection and stuff like that. And it's not even in terms of like, dating and relationships, stuff like that. It's like with trying to get a job or maybe rejection from your parents or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, just sit back and relax on this first episode of today's WCW. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much build myself up to the gist of the video, the main gist. So like when you start looking for jobs and stuff like that, and you're gonna get rejected, you know what I'm saying? Like every job interview you're gonna have, it's not always gonna work out, and it may be a job you really want to get. Like if you're still in school, you probably want a job to work with your friends or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't get the job, you didn't get hired, or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're out of college, you're trying to get a job, with your degree or whatever like that, and it didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. I know it may hurt and stuff like that, but you shouldn't let that define who you are. You shouldn't let that define your worth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, guys, there are reasons why it doesn't work out, and you shouldn't take it to heart, man. If anything, it could be maybe something bad was gonna happen if you ended up working there, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you probably couldn't have gotten a fight, or maybe a certain boss didn't like you, and you know what I'm saying, if you started working there and they just ended up making you feel uncomfortable, things like that, you know what I'm saying? So who knows, like maybe it worked out for the best, and there's always something better out there, you know what I'm saying? There's always a way to earn money and things like that. So you shouldn't let something as far as like trying to get hired, trying to impress the person interviewing you, you know what I'm saying? Because they're doing their job, you know what I'm saying? They have a job too, so they were in a position you were at, to get that position, you know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't let these people like have anything over you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I know when I didn't get hired with certain jobs, it would hurt me sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And this falls back to, getting rejected by my mom a lot, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, she never really fully accepted me because I wasn't born a girl, you know what I'm saying? She gave all the attention, to my little sister, once she was born, you know what I'm saying? When she got a little older, it was, pretty much all about her, you know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers were just kind of there, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom always wanted a girl. So yeah, I grew up, not feeling wanted and stuff like that. So I can really understand how it feels to not be accepted by that one job you really wanted to get, you know what I'm saying? But man, like I said, there's always a new way to earn money. There's you know what I'm saying, a new environment, you know what I'm saying, to really grow there, and this has a man or has a woman, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like it's nothing to really be hung up on, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I made that mistake of being hung up on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I could have said this, I could have, dressed a certain way or something like that. Man, just stop thinking that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. It's just a job at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And the second part I'd like to discuss is about, relationships and, approaching women, or if you're a girl, the very few girls out there who do actually do approach a guy to try and get to know him. Saying I know it hurts. It really does hurt. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I took a break from the whole dating scene and stuff like that for a number of years. I did a lot of inner healing, a lot of work inside. You know what I'm saying? For years. When the pandemic started. A few years back. And so, fast forward, a couple of years or so. Once I started having girls, give me attention, which I was never used to. It was that inexperience that kind of kept me from making the move. What I'm saying? If girls would give me a choosing signal or something like that, I just didn't know what to do. What I'm saying? Because I was always so used to, being on a dating app. It's a lot easier talking to a girl on the phone, texting and sending direct messages and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, what I'm saying, when it came down to the real thing, I was just clueless, and I dropped the ball with more girls, I like to admit, very attractive girls that would trying to get to know me and flirt with me and stuff like that. So I kind of got that experience and then when I finally started to try to talk to girls again, which is about a year ago, I would get rejected still, so that was pretty confusing to me. What I'm saying? Wait, but weren't you trying to talk to me? What I'm saying? Because girls will find a reason to come and talk to you. They're not gonna say what they want, direct. They're very indirect. What I'm saying? They're gonna find a way to get around you, or maybe ask a certain question. It may be the most dumbest question you ever heard too. What I'm saying? But that's just their way of flirting. That's their way of shooting their shot. What I'm saying? So even though they'll try to shoot their shot, you still might get rejected. And I've learned that. What I'm saying? So yeah, over the last year or so, 11 months, I've been rejected probably about 7 or 8 times. 6, 7, 8, something like that. What I'm saying? That's for me, approaching a girl. What I'm saying? Because I don't always approach girls. What I'm saying? Even if girls are kind of looking at me, keeping me in that look, I just don't. What I'm saying? Because I think about my situation. I'm where am I gonna take him? What I'm saying? Back here, gonna hang out and watch, I don't know, YouTube videos on my iPad. What I'm saying? But I don't want that to stop me. What I'm saying? Because I don't think there's anything that says that you need certain things to, have a girlfriend or, to date somebody. What I'm saying? Because think of it like this. What I'm saying? They say oh, you need to graduate high school to get that diploma so you can get a job. Well, I would like to tell you right now that the number of years and years and years that I passed since I graduated high school, not one job has asked me to see my diploma. So it might have been one, around when the pandemic was about to happen. I got hired with a major airline, saying here in North Texas, and I was really stoked, when I got hired. But yeah, it didn't work out because, the pandemic happened and I got furloughed. Never even started training. So sad, and I remember there were 3 people interviewing me, and one of them asked me if I had my diploma, and I had it with me, but it was in my car. But at the end, they still didn't really, make a big deal out of it. What I'm saying? They didn't make me go get it or whatever. I still got hired. What I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm not saying drop out of school and don't get your diploma. What I'm saying? Your parents obviously want to see you walk the stage and in your cap and gown and stuff like that. It's just what we do. Make them proud or whatnot. What I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. It's nothing that says that you need a diploma to get a job, because I just gave you an example. I've never had a job ask me for a diploma besides that one, and it was really nothing. It wasn't a big deal that I didn't even show it to them. So back to the whole having certain things that have a relationship or whatever. What I'm saying? Because I've seen YouTubers live in their van and whatnot and have a relationship. So I'm okay, I don't want to let that stop me from having a potential wife one day. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know. What I'm saying? But yeah, I know it hurts getting rejected by a girl, especially if you feel if you had a glow up. What I'm saying? You're looking all good. What I'm saying? You lost some weight. You dropped some weight from your face, and what I'm saying? You're just essentially a different person. You feel like this is the man I should have been, when I was, growing up, you know, and stuff like that. Even after like 18 years old, things like that. Feel like, yes, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? But you're still, gonna get rejected. Like these last few girls that I've approached, and most of these girls are within the last couple months, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm done with the whole dating app thing and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and that goes for girls too. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the very few that actually approach a dude, you might get rejected. They might have a girlfriend or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Or they could be capping too. They could be lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that they got a boyfriend, or if they're at work, they're gonna use an excuse like, oh, I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Some girls just aren't gonna be interested. You know what I'm saying? Because if a girl really was interested in you, she's not gonna let anything like that get in the way. And she's not gonna care if she's at work, dude. These girls will find a little ways to weasel their way out of it instead of just saying no. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know I know it definitely hurts sometimes, and you kind of take it personally, or you feel like you're not worth it. But nah, man, don't trip. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? There's always, the next day you're always gonna see a pretty girl, right? You know what I'm saying? Or if you're a girl, you're always gonna see a handsome dude. You know what I'm saying? Out in public. So yeah. With all that being said, it's okay to be rejected. You know what I'm saying? Use that as experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can take it. You know what I'm saying? The more you get rejected, I like to say you kind of get used to it. Even though I like to think that sometimes you don't, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay too. So yeah, that's my little first video of today of WCW, you know what I'm saying, of how to deal with rejection. Don't take it personal, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay, everyone gets rejected in some way, shape, or form, you know what I'm saying? Even though it may not have to do with relationships and, other aspects of life, you know what I'm saying? Rejection is just a part of our life. It's a part of our our nature, essentially, you know what I'm saying, is to get rejected, you know what I'm saying. It's how we deal with it at the end of the day. So, alright. This bird is just on my damn... Jeez. Alright. Stay tuned for next video for today, guys, for WCW. And y'all take care out there, okay? Stay safe. See ya.